We are staying on top of breaking news this morning out of Greensboro. The Amber Alert for a missing infant out of Greensboro has been canceled. The situation, it is unfolding by the minute. Let's get right on out to WFOY News 2's Giselle Thomas. She is live in the neighborhood where this investigation is taking place. Giselle, I know that you just got out there a few moments ago, but what are you seeing right now?
Yes, a very different scene. There were police out here completely covering this whole street off Communist Place and also Penn Place. But something that we were able to see, which is some good news that you don't get all the time, is seeing the baby in the arms of a first responder. We were seeing the first responder holding the baby. It was in a pink blanket and just rocking it as they were then walking it away to take care of what they need to do. This entire street was covered with law enforcement, police officers, even EMS. I was able to also see some police officers going by on four-wheelers and also just neighbors that were coming out in concern after saying they got the Amber Alert on their phones. So right now we do know that the Amber Alert is called off and that the baby is safe. What we do know is that the baby Cortez Austin was missing since yesterday around 8:30, and they were able to call law enforcement around 2 a.m. this morning. So they were out here throughout the entire morning looking around, and they were able to thankfully find the baby. We are still working to find out exactly what happened here. We did see a car that was in this area, and it looked like officers took a stroller out of the back trunk of a car, but at this point GPD is being pretty tight-lipped about just what happened. That's just what we saw at this moment.
Giselle, I know details are very limited, and first, we're so thankful that this baby has been found safe. But my question is, I know in the alert, they were asking the public to look in garages or sheds or yards. Were there any tips of any sightings from the public that led them to finding the baby?
So I did reach out to GPD about just more clarity on that, because that was a very wide range of place that it was saying to look. Right now, GPD hasn't released that information on kind of who helped them find the baby, but I will say that this street was very active with people being out and about, just making it very clear that they wanted to aid in the search to find this baby. And one thing I just have to say, there's a train going. This baby was just 10 days old. So the fact that this is a newborn and the community was coming out was just beautiful to see.
And also, I know that you said that the baby was in the arms of a first responder. Have you seen any family members in the area? Have you seen any neighbors that you've been able to talk to?
Right now, I've just seen some neighbors. Right now, when it comes to family, just trying to get close. Now that the scene has cleared, we have more an idea where I could be able to see and talk to people. But at that time, it was just neighbors that were out and about. A lot of them did not feel comfortable going on camera just under these circumstances, and also saying that they didn't know the family, but just in utter shock that something like this would happen, and just because the baby was so young. But the main thing was concern and making sure that they could find the baby. So I'm just so happy that this is some good news that we can report here today.
Yeah, a lot of unanswered questions remain, but we are so thankful that this 10-day-old baby is back home safe. All right, thank you, Giselle. We will check in with you a little later.